we've taken it upon ourselves to acronymise the title to EOOTCDC. It's a snappier title, slipped off the tongue. EOOTCDC, what's on telly? EOOTCDC.
That's easy.
That sounds like something I'd like to watch. So we've written a new theme tune for you. I'm going to stand up to perform it on this. We'll put the lyrics on screen so you can sing along if you fancy. To make as many words as you can in 30 seconds. Do you possess the power to do quick adding, subtracting and times tables? The clock don't wait for no man, so you know what you gotta do. Gotta think like a mathematician and someone who's good at words too. CDC.
Nick Helm, what have you got for us?
I'm going to do a song now.
Awesome.
Yeah, well, you say that. I wrote it before I got over Susie. It's off my forthcoming album, 100% Dent. So... Life is hard, now so am I. After all the words between us, all the books you made me buy. We've been playing games for years by now. I guess it's just a fact. You thought you broke my heart in two, but it barely even cracked. You hit me like an asteroid, you shot me with your dart. You didn't break me, baby, but there's a dent in my heart. There's a dent in my heart. Just a dent in my heart. I barely even noticed when you ripped my world apart. You sent me all those letters, the entire alphabet. But I'm partially dyslexic, so there's some I might forget. I've been sat beside you all this time, can't work out what's gone wrong. Don't understand the words you said, because your words were far too long. On a scale of mass destruction, when all is said and done, it's a tiny inconvenience, I guess I'll carry on. You dropped me like a dictionary from off the highest thing. You thought you crushed me, baby, but it barely made a ding. There's a dent in my heart, just a little dent in my heart. I made giving zero fucks look like a martial art. There's a dent in my heart, yeah, my heart has a dent. You chipped this heart of stone a bit, but I fixed it with cement. There's a dent in my heart, just a little dent in my heart. I barely even noticed when you ripped my world apart. There's a dent in my heart. There's a dent in my heart, just a dent in my heart. Perhaps someday I'll take you back, then we can restart. I'm really doing fine, stop asking how I feel. I got a new Canadian girlfriend who is definitely real. Dent in my heart. Dent in my heart. There's a dent in my heart. There's a dent in my heart.
Oh, yes, please.
What did you, in the song, what do you drop the dictionary from?
A high thing.
You don't get enough thing in modern music, I don't think.
I had to rhyme with ding.
So I've been trying to write a top 10 pop song for many a year, unsuccessfully, of course. So I've come up with an idea. Basically, what I've done, I've typed up all the lyrics that Ed Sheeran has written, fed them into an online word cloud generator, which comes up with all the... See, the bigger the word, the more often it's been used in an Ed Sheeran song, you see. My logic is that if I write a song exclusively using this bank of words, statistically, it's more likely to be a top 10 hit. Song about oral herpes. Called Bad Lips. Well, girl, I got some new jeans last night. Can you look and tell me if they fit? She said, they're a little too tight, I can see your bits. I said, truth be told, they all cut quite close. I'm in a world of pain. Now pass me over them bed sheets, take me home, I think it's happened again. My baby like hot things. Lum la la, will drink my body in. Hallelujah, but my face is crumbling. Oh, oh, ah, darling, you know. My heart wanna love, my heart wanna love, my heart wanna love, but my lips haven't healed yet. My heart wanna love, my heart wanna love, my heart wanna love, but my lips are still bleeding. All my friends spend all their time kissing, but not me, not with the shape that my lips are in. My heart wanna love, my heart wanna love, my heart wanna love, but my lips haven't healed yet.
Yeah. The Domino Trio.
Life is a roller coaster. You just have to ride it. And I don't think Keating's ever been to a theme park because it's mostly queuing, to be honest, Keating. But we all have our ups and downs, Susie. This is a song about one of my downs. I did a gig in Milton Keynes, and after the show, I went for a sit-down wee-wee. And there was no loo paper, but what's that, a thing of wet wipes? And I've never used wet wipes before because I know they're bad for the environment, but this is an emergency. I use my second ever wet wipe. Aloe vera, my third wet wipe. Yow! I look down, they're Domestos, toilet cleaning, bleach wipes. They're like the industrial ones they have backstage in rat-infested theatres. And now I'm in more pain than I've ever been in before. All we have is a sink and a push-down tap, so I climb up over the sink and try to and now we better dry the reach. It's the only time in my life ever I've been, I hope there isn't a Dyson Airblade. There's a Dyson Airblade. Have you ever tried to dry your arsehole in a Dyson Airblade? You have to physically enter the Dyson you have to scissor the Dyson Airblade. Okay, I'll carry out a visual inspection. Now, the problem with a visual inspection in this area is I don't know what it usually looks like. It's the one part of my body I don't think I've ever seen. It's like someone holding up a picture of Paraguay and being like, does Paraguay look normal to... I don't know what Paraguay usually looks like. So I tried to do it just in a mirror, but I'm insufficiently yogic to get around that far. So I end up getting my own phone and just try. And as I'm taking the photo, all I'm thinking is, do you remember last year loads of iClouds were hacked? What if today is the day? Because this is the weird... I've peroxided my own arsehole bright white. It looks like a volcano that's been covered in snow. So now I have to go to the hospital, and luckily it's just around the corner. And I go in and I explain what's happened to the doctor, and she looks up as I enter the room and she starts to laugh. Nightmare of nightmares. I was at your gig last night. No! So she's like, well, I better take a look. Yeah, you better take a look, to be honest. And I get in position, and there's the awful 10 seconds when I hear the thwack of gloves going on, and then she opens the dreadful doors and looks inside, and she starts to laugh again. And I'm like, am I gonna die? And she says, you've basically just deep cleaned it. The other line that stays with me, she said, you could eat your dinner off that. Why did she say that? That's never occurred to me. Oh, yeah. Maybe I'll get a Tinder date tonight. Do you want to eat in an out-of-the-way place in my pants? And I survived, and I'm here to tell the tale. But there are dangers to stand-up comedy.
David O'Doherty, everyone.